A very exciting day today. Jonny Blockchain has just released this new tool. Let me show you it. Before I show you this new tool, I'm sure you know that 98% of traders lose money. And this tool is going to change that. This is a game changer, it really is. If you're into trading, then a tool like the one I'm about to show you is a must. And the best part, it's 100% free with Jonny Blockchain. Now, Jonny Blockchain has just released a free paper trading tool where you can test out strategies before you go live with a trading robot. These strategies are back tested on real data. Obviously, they can't tell the future. No paper trading can tell you the future. It certainly can help reducing with major risks that all traders face. So coming over to the paper trading tool here, let me show you what you've got on the screen. So first off, we've got the trading pair, and there's a big list to choose from the trading pair. The next thing, we've got the exchange. So we've got a centralized exchange, Binance. So that would be Binance.com and Binance US. Then we've got Pancake, which is Pancake Smart Contracts V1 and V2. And then we've got Pancake V3. So those two trading bots would trade on the Binance Smart Chain via liquidity pools on PancakeSwap. Then we've got the new DEX that we've recently introduced, which is on the base blockchain, and that trades with Aerodrone.finance liquidity pools. That's decentralized. So the next thing we've got is the lot size. How much do you want the lot to be? Let's say you had a trading fund of, say, $100. You wouldn't spend all of that $100 on one trade, one lot. You'd split that into multiple lots. Now that could either be as low as $10, and that would give you 10 trades. So if the price kept dropping, the robot could buy those dips. Or of course, if you were trading with $150, say, you could set that for $50 a trade. That's entirely up to you. You can play with that number. So the next thing we got is the profit trigger. So this means at the point when the robot buys into the market, the price has got to start going up, hits a take profits trigger. Notice it's a trigger, which means it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to take profit at that exact point. And I'll show you that with the next setting. So you can set that anything from 0.8 upwards, whatever you want to set that for. The higher the number, obviously the least amount of trades can be done if there's not much volatility in the market. So that trigger is the first trigger that takes place before the bot would take profit. Then you need the second trigger, and that's what's called the retracement. So it got to 0.8, now it's gone above that. The bot's now looking. It's looking for the second trigger, and that second trigger is a retracement of 0.1. So let's say the price went up to 0.9, it came back down to 0.8. That would be the trigger for the bot to sell. So let's say the price went up to 1%, and then it had a retracement, so it came back down by 0.1. Then that means that the price would be 0.9% that the bot would take its profit. This section here, the initial buy up or down movement. So you can set this tool to either say, well, I buy in the market when the price drops by 1%, 10%, whatever you feel is best. Or you could say enter the market when there's a very small movement up, in this case 0.01%, or of course you could say I'll buy into the market when it goes up by 2%. That again is entirely up to you. This tool here is compounding, auto compounding is off by default, and this is the duration. So you've got 1 to 5 days and max. Now at the max, at the moment it covers for the last 14 days. And then Jonny Blockchain's bot has got a unique kept profit strategy. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but you can choose either this setting, which is to attempt to sell all lots at the average price. So let's say it bought multiple lots. You know, you've got your $100 and it bought 5 lots. Then it's going to try and sell all of those 5 lots at the average price when it can. Or you can choose this setting where it sells the last lot. So in other words, if it bought 5 lots, it's looking to sell the 4th lot by using some profits that it's got from the 5th lot. Now, what I like to do with this paper trading tool is link it with AI, because let's face it, it's all very well having a paper trading tool, but if you don't know what data to put in, you could be sitting here for hours upon hours just testing different ideas and really just plucking numbers out of where the sun don't shine. AI can suggest to you what to put into Jonny Blockchain's paper trading tool. So let's go over to our AI system, and I like to use ChatGPT. Of course, you can use any of these types of AIs, but I use this one on a regular basis. So I've asked the AI to generate me a list of top 5 tokens based on current volume and liquidity. And it's come back first off with some prices from charts. So it's got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana on the Binance Smart Chain, Pepe on the Base blockchain, Dogecoin, and at the bottom it's got Chainlink. So let's have a look what it says. It says the top 5 coins, and it goes into some information here about the coins, telling you what type of bots that would be good for them. Obviously, I'm not going to read all this information. You could ask this simple question yourself. Coming down the bottom, and it tells you below there why it's chosen these ones here. And so it's saying the recommended for the Jonny Blockchain spot trading bot, because this paper trading is for spot trading. We will be introducing grid trading, but right now you've got the spot. So it's saying Bitcoin and Ethereum, Solana and Doge, and consider Chainlink. Now what I'm going to do at this point is, it's great that it's given me this information. Now I need to drill in a little bit deeper and ask it to create me some data that I can put into my paper trading tool. So here's a prompt that I'm going to give to the AI. I'm going to read through what I've put here. So I've said, okay, let's say I've got $600 to trade with, and I want to use Jonny Blockchain's paper trading tool to test Solana. Now you could change it for any token. I'll leave this prompt below the video in the description. Now, I go on to say, below is some data that you may need to know about Jonny Blockchain's paper trading tool and its settings. Jonny Blockchain's paper trading tool has the following inputs that need to be filled before the simulated trade can be done. And that's the lot size, the take profit trigger, and I go into all the different settings that's on the paper trading. And I go on to say, knowing this information, can you give me the best input settings for each of these to maximize profit potential? So I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to take that over to my AI, paste it into there and click enter. And let's see what the AI comes back with. So the AI has thanked me for giving the information. It's now giving me the details, what I need to put into everything. So it's saying the lot size is 50, and it tells me why that is. Then it's going down, it's saying the take profit trigger is 3%. Retracement of 1.5% to 2%. I wouldn't have expected that. Put auto compound on, and it's saying the kept profits spending strategy. Use the kept profits to sell the most recent lot, and it tells me why. And then it gives me a summary of the overall strategy. Now it's also given me a second run that I could do for paper trading. It's given me some new settings there. So I'm not going to go into all of those settings. So let's test out these settings. So I've put all that details into the bot settings here, and I've clicked on run the simulation, and let's have a look at what we've got. So this paper trading tool's telling me I would have made $20. I can see here that it's used up to 7 lots in total. So 7 lots times 50 is 350. So if I put that into a percentage calculator, the risk was 350. I got back $370.04. So that's an ROI of just over 5.7% in 14 days, which is pretty amazing to get an ROI of just over 5.7% in 14 days. Now, what I could do is go back to my AI here and test out the other strategy that it gave me at the bottom here. But I'm not going to do that in this video. I just wanted to show you the Jonny Blockchain paper trading tool and how you can get access to this for free if you create a Jonny Blockchain account at JonnyBlockchain.com. You'll find a link below this video. You'll also find the details about the prompt that I gave the AI, and I think this is a great tool for anybody that wants to get into trading or is already an experienced trader and want to test out some paper trades before they go live and risk real money.
Jonny Blockchain is a smart trading platform that uses AI-powered algorithms
to trade the top cryptocurrencies for you, automatically. Here's why it stands out. No coding or experience needed. Your funds stay in your exchange or MetaMask wallet, never held by Jonny Blockchain. Trade 24 hours per day, 7 days a week, while you sleep or relax. Just $25 per year for unlimited bot setups. Setting up is simple. Just head over to Jonny Blockchain to create a free account. Whether you're a complete beginner or a seasoned trader, Jonny Blockchain gives you the edge to participate in crypto without the stress. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you learned something, smash that like button and subscribe for more crypto content. Want to deep dive into another crypto topic? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay informed, stay ready, and stay tuned, and happy trading.